Hi guys, I hope you're having a good day. Come explore Cyseal with us. Christy and I explore the docks and about a half of the town. I really enjoy the voice acting in this title, really all of Larian's titles. Let me know what you think. Alright, let's get the show on the road.
She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's go talk to Sean Connery, the moron, and the orc girlfriend. I want to see what that's about. I know I'm walking by other people to have this conversation, but oh well. Yes, I know I immediately got distracted by other things.
Yes, you did.
Not that, you hear?
I got caught. This is not good.
Do you want to be the thief?
No,
Not really.
Then let me be the thief.
Okay.
I know I don't have the character for it yet, but you got me caught.
So it's okay to go in here. It's just we can't go in that room.
You can't open the door. I just got away with it because I timed it correctly.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Do I want empty bottles?
I think I can make potions with empty bottles.
Does it have to be an empty potion bottle? Because there's a difference. Sure, I'll steal their wheat and their potatoes.
It needs to be an empty potion flask.
Am I good to come? No, I'm not good to come out.
No.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show them all.
Got it.
Faces.
I know I said we don't save scum, but we do save scum to steal sometimes.
Gloom. Cast your gaze instead upon my fair
Doesn't count.
fanged filly.
Did you see that animation he just did?
This place reeks of orc stench.
Yes.
Who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
I don't know if pet is the right word, Sean Connery. You know, I get the feeling he wants to do things that you shouldn't do with a pet either.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile, but my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
How did you charm the orc?
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her.
I'm surprised you know the word adroit, Ninius. I'm impressed.
A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored.
All right, well, that answers that question. Let the orc go. Right? Like,
Yeah. It's against her will.
right. Like, it's the one thing I wish games would play with it more, right? Like, the awful shit that charming magic can do in a setting.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Will you people shut up? I was trying to talk. Like, is it the Waterdeep heist adventure that you ran a long time ago for us?
Yeah, I ran that.
Is it in Waterdeep? Am I right? Is that the city?
I think so, yeah.
I bring it up because... Shut up, lady. I bring it up because it has like a legal code in it, like fines and things that players can get in trouble for. And charming somebody against their consent was like a really big deal. And it should be.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it
she
should.
must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Show 'em all.
I feel like sweet and savage is a spectrum. They don't exist together, sir.
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Tell me more about this potion, yeah.
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You bought roofies, sir. Fundamentally, like...
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Oh my lord.
Tell me about yourself, Sean Connery and moron.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Who the fuck is your commanding officer? Why is there not some sergeant over here fucking screaming at you?
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
I really hope you haven't either. Right? Like, my inclination at this point is honestly to kill you, Ninius.
A woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks. You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
I don't like either of these
Reeks
options.
of orc stench.
I don't either.
You're coming through really loud for me. I'm not telling you to change anything. I'm just letting you know.
She shouldn't have to die for this fool's idiocy.
Well, I mean, she is an orc raider, right?
That's true.
I wouldn't do either of these. honestly, I would slap the shit out of this guy. Would be what I would do.
Lord have mercy, this idiot.
Yeah, let's put her down if these are the two options I've got.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she could come to her vicious senses at any time.
Agreed. I've never met an orc I trusted, charmed or not.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around here. I'll do the honors myself.
No! She's harmless! Please!
Oh, she wasn't very tough. Can I loot her?
Bastard! You had no right!
No right to protect not only
This
you
place
from your own
reeks of orc
stupidity,
stench.
but myself and the citizens of Cyseal as well.
You we need protection from, murderer. Fortunately, the wizards of
That
Thistle
guy
Gore
was an
make a revenge
absolute
elixir that will show
idiot.
you what's what.
Go ahead and throw your sugar water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
You're both morons
Sense
for different reasons. Oh yeah, there's a sergeant. Why aren't you doing your fucking job?
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Yeah, what's in that room?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Curtius, have been trusted to guard it.
Got anything to trade, Sergeant Courteous? He's got an unbreakable hat and a dagger that does air damage. So this short sword is just better but higher level. So yeah, you can have that. You can have that. Oh, you ain't got any money. No, never mind. You can't have that stuff. Bye, Sergeant.
Steady, boys. Steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Yeah, let's talk to Bill.
Well, tuck my tail and call me Bessie. A 2 feet address me directly? Huh, I thought I'd never see the day. Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Cyseal, from dock to graveyard and back again. Speaking of Bull, you ought to say hello to him. He's clairvoyant, you know. Can tell you fortune to the T.
I'm seeing 2 feet approaching me, and here you are. My powers astound even me. I'm Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Cyseal. The 2 feets never bother to ask, but I see all that is and is to be. Of course, most winsome 2 feet. Of course. What would you like to know?
How will I die?
Death. Ever the most difficult topic to foretell. I see. Oh dear. No. No. Your reading is over. Do you hear? Over. That's all for today. Bull's tired now. Yes, very tired. So, be on your way then,
That's not a good sign.
I love the voices for the bulls. I don't know why, but they were funny.
Right, it very much has this, like, DM putting on different voices kind of feel to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Right? Like they've even got somebody over here doing a Sean Connery, which is like, it made me think of the snowman from Courage.
So the old North Pole has melted away. It was inevitable.
Oh, it's been a minute.
At the time he got Coop passing a love note to the Lizard Council's wife.
Oh no! I can't step over
Really?
this rope.
The greatest warriors in Riverlawn can't cross a rope.
Fuck you, game. That was my joke.
Thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
What the heck? Couldn't you step over the rope? Ow. Okay.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got Coop passing a love note to the Lizard Council's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yellow anymore?
Let me know when you're ready to come back.
Let me check these. Alright, I'm ready.
Easy does it.
On the mend!
Was it worth wasting 2 scrolls on?
We're about to see if I can identify these 2 items.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got
It was a crossbow and antique mail armor. Oh, I need I think I need an identifying glass.
Hey, stop that!
Orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500
Yep.
yards of my loving nature.
Do you by chance have one?
No.
Okay. But there was mail and
don't forget the time he got
a crossbow in there.
love note to the Lizard Council's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yellow Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that
What are you crying for, Philip? Oh, probably because your boat's all fucked up, yeah?
Our home, our livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do naught but look on.
How about that burning ship?
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd been around when our own barge went down in flames.
It doesn't look burnt to me. It looks... I don't know. That's not burnt.
These bleeding orcs. I can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here, slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. Well, we were merchants, what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
Yeah, well, you know where to find work.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you could keep an eye out, though.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know, Phil.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joy of...
Sauce? Here in Cyseal? Ah, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
That was quite an attack.
Madness! Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
Hey, did you see me put that burning ship out?
That was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen.
Yeah, I really like helping seamen.
The captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride.
No, it ain't.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Cyseal?
Passing a love note to the Lizard Council.
Oh, you've got stuff to...
Is that why we never sailed the Yellow Gore anymore?
Interesting. He's got a ring that gives a fire skill, +1 lore master, and 8% fire resistance.
Before you start trading anything, does he have money?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
We don't have the money for the ring.
Have anything else interesting?
Not for
and
us.
Don't forget the time he
He's
got
got
caught
wands and
passing a love
staves
note
and a
to the
potion.
councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my...
Get to work!
Hey!
You ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feather's carriage for a joyride?
We'll be leaving as soon as we're...
You guys really need to clean your docks. They're all green and grubby. Harbor Master should be ashamed.
I mean, that's kind of what happens. I'm checking barrels over here and stuff.
Ooh, orange juice.
Ooh. Arrowhead, which I will take. 30 gold.
I'm finding arrows and stuff, and I'll send them to you. Hopefully
Thank
before
you
we
much.
get into a fight.
If you find a magnifying glass, let me know.
Will do.
Because I have lore master, so.
And like,
kinda
I
do.
would... I thought you were doing crafting.
Yeah, but I start with lore master anyway, so.
I would have taken the point out of Lore Master.
I couldn't put another point in there at the beginning. It wouldn't let me, I tried.
I'm not saying I would have put another point in Lore Master. I'm saying I would have taken the 1 point in Lore Master out of Lore Master.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I thought you meant like put it in another, like put it in crafting or something, but
I save it. Right? I figure you're gonna make whoever is your second do the Lore Master stuff.
like
Because
I
you can
always
get most of your Lore
respect
Master
later.
needs done. Yeah, but you lose all of your spells when you do that. You lose every ability you have when you respec, and you gotta buy them again.
Oh.
You want to avoid doing that at all costs.
Okay, so it's just 1 point. I won't put another one in it.
Because we can get most of the Lore Master needs done with equipment, right? We get 2 or 3 items with Lore Master on them and just carry them. And there are looking at shit clothes. Is it up here where we're supposed to go? I could open a map like a normal person. Yes, this is this town proper.
See, I didn't remember. I'm used to doing lore master, especially with the second game. And that's the one we most recently played, I believe. So.
Nope, this is the one we've most recently played. Because we played the second one first. What does that key unlock? Cure lockbox key. Oh. How much health does store have?
Do you have a
lot.
lockpicks?
Yeah, I do.
I can maybe try to lockpick one of the doors.
I sent them to you.
Well, this one isn't bad if I... Oh, I can't. Okay. So it won't let me with these. Okay.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
We're gonna have to look around for keys.
You're the one, aren't you?
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
Yeah, I do what I want.
We and our shovels will do as we please.
That's right. Let's get digging.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet once more.
All right, time to get digging.
Here's hoping we find something worthwhile.
You plunge your shovel into the earth.
Darn. You want me?
I knew what was about to happen. I remembered that. That's not the only grave that is like, whoopsie daisies, you shouldn't have done that.
Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Hello, sheep.
Milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know it.
I really liked that line delivery. Theliron's House of Healing.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Is it illegal to read a book that's off limits?
I don't know.
I just want to read it, man.
Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Come, make your case.
Oh, he don't like me now, but we learned some recipes.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves.
Fuck you, old man.
No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Huh?
Talk a lot of shit.
So, which of you is more deserving of life?
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are.
It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Secuta du Glacier on the tongue.
Yeah, I feel like with the application of enough belladonna, it would cure all of your problems forever, right?
Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Cyseal of late.
So your apprentice has been successful?
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master.
Oh, poor you.
She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Oh yeah, I remember how she's healing people.
I vaguely remember this.
So, do you remember how there's a bunch of MacGuffins that we have to collect?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's healing people with one of the MacGuffins we need to collect. Like, we don't know that yet, like, in character, but...
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
What? Did you hear that in the other room?
Yes.
You have any work for some sailors?
Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine.
Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones.
Tell me more about Evelyn.
Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it.
Well, yeah, you're gonna steal it. I wouldn't let you have it either.
She claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silver Glen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silver Glen to learn the truth myself.
Well, tell me what's going on in town.
Certainly, what would you like to know?
Tell me about the counselor's murder.
The counselor, terrible loss that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
Tell me about the undead.
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it.
It's all right. We'll fix it for you.
I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Sounds like grade A copium to me.
A mysterious healing stone? Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case. Excuse me, this is a private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way?
I thought you were a doctor.
I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Evelyn's like, yes, someone I can pass the buck off to. Tell me about this healing rock.
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh.
God, it's been so long since we played the second game. Aren't the Immaculates the undead guys? Like, isn't the skeleton you can play as, I don't remember his name, he's an Immaculate.
I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously. What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Tell me about Stephen.
Quite the venerable staple of Cyseal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple,
and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
You guys have no idea how often I have heard that joke. So I play tabletop games with friends all over the country, and he was 3 days away from retirement is like the lowest of low-hanging fruits.
Nearly everyone in Cyseal is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
None of that matters.
Don't dither long. These men are slipping ever closer toward the edge with each passing minute.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Fane was something called an Eternal.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm remembering. Can I just do this?
How can I choose but one?
No, of course I can't. Can I talk to them? Quit moaning and talk to me. Right? I was really hoping for the easy win. You know, the old guy's like, save the young guy, because then that's exactly what I would do.
What a relief to share the burden of this impossible task.
You got a coin on hand?
No.
That's the only fair way to do this. Right, the pragmatic thing to do is to go, oh, the old guy's old and got so much less life to live, save the young guy. Right? Like, that's the play I feel like most people would go with, but that's not me.
Some insight.
Okay, we're gonna save Boris.
What do you think? Would you like to learn more about the patients before making a decision?
And I don't know if it come through on the... I'm sure you heard it, Christy, but I don't know if it come through on the mic for the people watching. I did indeed flip a coin.
I heard it.
You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Boris.
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Yes. Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
See?
Boris it is? Yes. I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
But see, even the game made the argument that I made. Like, in their statements, the subtext was like, you saved the young guy. Because he's got more life to live.
No, this is mine.
Oh yeah, this place.
Is this a dream?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. Remember this.
Somehow, it sent us flying into the stars.
I like the zigzags. I started to say zigzags, but... Alright guys, and so we made it to the homestead outside of time and space. Let me know what you think.